Good evening. It is Wednesday, 11:07 p.m. We have been outside in the sun all day preparing for this weekend, and so you are getting sleepy tired, Keaton. But my name is Keaton Garrett. I'm the owner of Heartland Racing Co. And the race director for this weekend's ConcreteMan Triathlon. I just did the Concrete Kids video, and so I'm gonna probably be better this second time around going over some of this information. But I'm gonna share my screen real quick. We're gonna try to keep this under 10 minutes. So let's look at the schedule and website and whatnot. Oh, maybe. Here we go. Okay, so June 18th, Saturday morning. Also, if you are coming in, or if you live in our area and are available to volunteer Friday night for the Kids Tribe, please sign up and do that because that would be super greatly appreciated. But let's look at the schedule. So tomorrow, Thursday, June 16th, we're having packet pickup at Fleet Feet Springfield from 2 to 6:30 p.m. This is packet pickup for everybody, Concrete Kids and ConcreteMan. So if you live in the Springfield area, you need to come to packet pickup that day. We would much prefer you to pick up your packet on Thursday than Saturday. If you're picking up on Saturday and we have 400 people show up, we're going to be running behind. So transition opens at 6 a.m. on Saturday morning. Okay, we can't get any earlier than that. City utilities will not allow us. So please be there bright and early at 6 a.m. to get prepared. 6 to 6:30 a.m. we're having out-of-town packet pickup. There should not be a lot of you that are just traveling in only for this race, okay? 6:40 to 7 we'll have swim warm-ups. Those are unmanned as far as safety people in the water, so that is totally on you. 7 a.m. transition is closing on the dot, so it's only an hour. It's only open for an hour. This is a short transition period, 6 to 7, so you need to be getting there early. If you are showing up at 6:55, you are very late, okay? And we are not going to be holding up for you. It's going to be getting warm, and so we want to get in and out today, or on Saturday. 7:05, we'll have a pre-race meeting, national anthem prayer. 7:15, the Olympic-ish race begins, as well as the Olympic-ish relay members will be in there with them. And then the sprint is going to roll after that. We're going to let the kind of front-ish to middle of the pack get around that second buoy, and then we'll head out with the sprint. Olympic-ish is doing 3 laps, sprint's doing 1. Bike course closes at 11:30 a.m. So you need to be aware of that. We're going to try to close that bike course down. Again, sprint tries doing 1 lap of the swim. Olympic-ish is doing 3. There will be a buoy pretty much right in front of you of the swim start, and the Olympic-ish will come from that west-ish side, or I'm sorry, east-ish side. They'll come around that buoy that's real close to the swim start and then head back out, and that's how they'll do their laps. They will not get out of the water. You will not just swim across to a buoy. You'll come back in towards the start to the buoy that's right in front there. Let's look at your maps and you can kind of see that. Let me share that. Okay, so the swimmers, everybody starts right here near transition. Again, sprinters go out and do 1 lap, okay? The Olympic-ish will round this buoy and come in and they'll round that one, okay? You're gonna do 3 laps. You're counting, not us, okay? You'll come back in. When you come out of the water, there will be carpet and barricade leading you up to transition to enter into this corner, okay? You will enter transition and grab your helmet and all of that gear. Helmets are mandatory and required. You will not hop on your bike without a helmet. You will do all of that you need to do. You'll come out of transition. When you come out of transition, you will be biking on the right side of the road because that is the side that bikers bike on, okay? When you finish all of your jazz out on the course, you're going to be coming back into transition on the right side of the road, okay? So there's a good flow right there. Let's look at the bike course real quick. Bikers, you'll come out on this farm road. You're going to take your right, which is going west. You'll do the normal, if you're around here, the 11-mile loop around Fellows. There's a large hill right here. You're going to go all the way across, all the way around the lake. This is a big downhill. Downhill, you got a little bit of rolling hills right here, and you're coming back in for a little bit over 12 miles. Olympic-ish, you will do 2 laps of that. You will not come back in to that farm road that we head out on to get to the site. You will not come back into that when you do your 2 laps. You will do your lap and then continue on and do your second lap, okay? The run route. So like I mentioned, on the bike, when you come out of transition and go out onto the bike course, you're on the right side of the road, okay? When you come back in, you're on the right side of the road. When you go out on the run, you are exiting on the right side of the road, okay? Sprint, we'll get to the end of, cross the road a little bit and then come back in to get there. Yeah, the start turnaround's right there. the sprint turnaround is right there. When you come back in on that farm road, you will be on the left side of the road, okay? Runners are supposed to just, in general, run on the left side of the road. And so the only odd part about that is when you're coming out of transition, you're on the right. You're always exiting transition on the right. The only difference is when you're running, you're coming back on the left, okay? The reason for that is the road that we're heading out on is just 2 lanes. And so we want to reduce the traffic buildup at all possible. And so it's much easier for 2 runners to run by each other than, bikers and runners. And so you'll head out on the right, come back on the left. Olympic-ish, you're going across the road out this way. You're going to turn around your 3-mile loop and come back in. There will be an aid station at the mile 1, at the mile 2, because that mile 1's not very far for those sprinters, but the mile 1, mile 2, and mile 3. Okay, you'll come back through. Those aid stations will still be there. That's all of that. Swim caps are encouraged but not required. We do heavily encourage them. Bike helmets are required. You will not hop on your bike without one. Transition set up, we'll go over kind of that morning. I'll be yelling at you to move your bikes around. We want to have the front of a bike facing this way, the bike next to it, the front of it facing that way, and alternating, okay? Shirts are not required on the bike. You're an adult, make an adult decision. If you think you're going to wreck your bike, wear a shirt. If you're not planning on it, then you can do what you want. But let's think about that and safety wise, but we're not going to tell you what to do. Cotton candy and food afterwards, so be ready for that. You'll get your shirt at pack pickup. You'll get your medal at the finish line, and then the Olympic-ish, we're supposed to have hats last year. Our hat people really screwed up, and so you'll get those this year. Again, if you have like a family member wanting to come volunteer Friday night or Saturday, that'd be great. Packet pickup, we've got the address on the website. Parking. So this road, this main road that we come in on, this yellow box right here, it's a huge field to the right after there's this old white like ticket booth kind of thing. It's to the right of that. Excuse me. It's 11:15. To the right of that, there's this large field, and that's where you'll park. That is the only place you're allowed to park. You should not and will not park on the road. If you park on the road, we will come ask you to move your vehicle. And if you do not move your vehicle, I will have the cop come down and make you move your vehicle, because this is going to be it's a very crowded, small road. And so we do not want anything, any vehicles on there. So that's that. Don't make me get a cop involved. Just don't park on the road. But anyway, so we're excited for this weekend. That's the gist of the things that you need to know. It's going to be really hot this weekend, and so come prepared for that. If you need to have, definitely have water bottles on your bike, 2 or more. I would be probably rocking 3 this weekend just because it's hot and I get hot. And I'm fair skinned, and so I burn real easy too. But water bottles on the bike. If you want to head out on the run with your handheld water bottle, that might be a good plan as well. We'll have water on the course. We'll have water and ice at the finish line, but just race smart. Know that it's going to be very warm, and come prepared to race in that very warm heat. Okay. You want to get out there Saturday and race your race or participate or finish or whatever you're trying to do. Get out there and do that safely. Okay. It's going to be a much better day for you if you do it safe and slow than whatever speed and on the side of the road. Okay. I don't want to have to come out and get you. I'm really excited for the race. ConcreteMan's going to be great this year. I've been out at the site multiple times this week, and we were practicing with our youth team yesterday, and I put my bike up on the rack. I was showing them, how to rack and unrack, and I was like, I wish I could race. And so I'm envious of you this weekend. I hope you're going to have a really good time. You are going to have a great time. Please reach out to us if you have questions. Go to the Heartland Racing Co. site, and there's a contact page there. Submit that, and I'll be checking that this weekend. But know that if I don't respond to you in 12 minutes, it's probably because I'm doing something getting ready for the race. And so that's that. But looking forward to seeing you. Have a good rest of the week. Pack and pickups tomorrow morning, and we'll see you Saturday.